We say what they can't radio.
To a junkie to his arm in a pinch. Pure precision now was written in stone like hieroglyphics. My walk is more meaner. I'm spitting foreign like a beamer. Yeah, I keep an eye on Nina. In case I gotta pull up on a schema. So, step into the arena. Step into the arena. Step into the arena.
Big step up.
Step into the arena.
King lyrical, shout it out. You spit foreign like a Benz, my drive foreign like I brought the Audi out. Old Brooklyn like Dirty Frank.
It's Plotter.
Remember this name, nigga.
Big Plotter, nigga.
House arrest, nigga.
Jared.
Doctor's orders.
Never rocked the Jesus piece. Didn't need a piece to speak my piece, and all you niggas do is reach. Got the code, but wasn't trying to cheat. See where I'm from, that's an anomaly. Way too much fake shit for my beliefs. Offended when I chuckle, cause it's comedy. You got some nerve if you on my property, boy. So watch your tone when you say hi to me. See, I don't know you, you ain't vibe with me. But your shorty used to ride for me. Now I don't forget a face. That dinner table, broken dinner plates. Out in the Poconos and Penn States, I seen a lot of rented rapes. Saving for Balenci's at the end of the day. Them dudes is glutton for acceptance, can't get rid of weight. Hunting season when I'm in your face. I keep retainers just in case, homie. A different language translation didn't translate. See when it's BC, it's a mandate. No emotions, I understand.
Yo, welcome back to the Arena Podcast. Hoodie Frank Liano here.
Classy Pebbles.
And who we got down there?
Yo, it's Itch. I'm back in the building.
DJ Itch, what's good, bro?
Chilling.
So I gotta say, happy anniversary to the podcast to you.
Yes, sir.
Happy
Same to y'all.
Father's Day.
Yes, sir.
It's been a
Same
minute,
to you.
bro.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hey, I'm out here working on some projects or whatever, get us moving in other directions. You know, we still a family, a team. So
one thing about Itch, I know when he handling business, he doing it for the family. So I ain't sweating it, bro. Already know you're getting busy.
you're getting busy.
That's what it is, bro. So everybody listening, thank you for tuning into the Arena Podcast. We got a special guest here. And bro was like, look, we're going to just keep it straight combo because we already go back, you know what I'm saying? So I got my homie here.
Yo.
He got a lot of info to share. So you might want to get your notepads ready because we dropping gems tonight, you feel me? Chuck Cheddar, what's good, bro?
What's good, my boy? I appreciate y'all having me on, man. Thank y'all. It's my first podcast, so I might be a little nervous, but I'm here to just share info with my people, man.
No doubt, bro.
Sure.
Well, look, thank you for letting this be the platform you came to first.
Word, no doubt. You know, I keep it in-house. You know, we go back to the Sandlot, man. So I'm
That's
like, let me
facts.
hit you up first. I fuck with the movement, man, for sure.
I appreciate you, bro. So look, I know you got a lot to talk about tonight because we want to make sure the people is focused out here. Because one thing, even for the artists that are listening, y'all got to pay attention too. Because if your finances ain't right, you ain't going to be able to go nowhere.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So we're going to touch a lot of subjects for everybody to get right out here because I'm going to be taking notes myself, you feel me? So
Absolutely.
You get a rundown though of what we're going to be talking about a little bit.
All right, so basically, man, I started a funding company. It's called Eugene Coles Enterprises, right? You can find me online, eugenecolesenterprises.com. And what I do is I help businesses scale. I help people start businesses or people that's just looking for funding to be able to get their businesses started. So, you know, a lot of times what we do is we try to get our own businesses running and we're using our own money. And we got bills, we got kids, we got things getting in the way. And I did a little research, man. Most businesses fail within the first 1 to 2 years. Why? Because they don't got enough capital. You know why? Because we're using our own money instead of going to these banks, using their money, and then turning up. So, you know, we don't know how to play the game, we don't know the rules. So we learning all this information a little later. Me personally, I learned all this information a little later on in life. And I'm just trying to share it to everybody that's out there that need that, that's trying to get that extra, you know, you need that extra $150,000 to go get your business started. You know, come rock with me. I'm going to teach you all the data points you need to know to get your personal credit right. Okay. And then when we jump into the business side, you're just going to take off from there, man. It's so much that we don't know, but when we get that information, we just take off, yo.
Okay. So you would classify yourself as a financial advisor?
I'm not a financial advisor, bro. I'm just somebody that's sharing information that I learned myself, and I'm giving it back to the people because
Got you.
I'm the one, I've taken classes from financial advisors. I paid $5,000, $10,000 mentorships where I could get firsthand experience gained from the people that are financial advisors. You know what I'm saying? So I have the knowledge. I've done the research. I've ran up the bag. So, you know, now I'm trying to get back to the people. I'm just sharing the info. I ran a few plays with some family members first, and I'm just like, yo, this is what I want to do. Like, this is my calling. I've always been about getting a bag. By getting to the money, I want to help as many people as I possibly can. So that's all it's about. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So how long have you been taking this serious and really had your foot on the gas?
Like, it's been like 2 years now where I just, I'm going to run down a little quick story for y'all, man. Just give you a little background. How I really got into this credit shit, right? So my shorty, like my ex-wife, she was telling me she was about to go buy a car. And, you know, no slack to her, but I know, like, the finances wasn't in the right position at the time. So I'm like, yo, how the fuck you about to go get a car? She like, yeah, I just opened up a bank account with Navy Federal, and they gonna give me a zero down payment auto loan. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? How you doing that? Like, your credit ain't straight or nothing. So I started doing my research on Navy Federal. We were still cool, so she gave me her PIN number to go get me a Navy Federal account. So I opened the account. And I had it open for like a year. I ain't do nothing with it. So then something happened with my whip. Like, my car got repossessed. Now I need me a whip. And I'm thinking like, damn, Tisha just told me she was going to get a car from Navy Federal. Let me look into this. Bro, I went down a wormhole, bro. I just started finding mad information on Navy Federal and banks and credit unions and how they work and like how you can use them to your advantage. So I opened the account and I just went down a wormhole, bro. I learned so much information. I ended up getting a car loan from Navy Federal, no money down, just walked into the dealership like, yo, I got a check, bro. I'm walking out with this. What's the out the door price? I don't want to hear no financing talk. Like, I got a check. Then I started deep diving into this credit shit and I just lost it, bro. And I'm just like, yo, why I ain't know this before? I could have been turned up. So when I got with Navy Federal, I think my highest credit limit was like maybe $2,000, like $500. I had like a $300 little bullshit card. I started doing my research with them and opening up a bunch of different products. And I teach everybody that want to know this game, I teach you step by step how to do it because I did it with about 10 different people already so far, right? Navy Federal gave me my first real credit card for 20 bands, bro. I lost my mind. I couldn't believe it. Like, damn, these niggas gave me 20 bands, yo. I ain't never had that much cash on me. Like, I never had that much credit. So then I'm thinking like, yo, how long did it take me to save 20 bands if I'm just working and hustling, right?
I never saved 20 bands.
Bro, it took me like, honestly, it took me like a year and a half working 3 jobs, working 3 full-time jobs,
really
1 day off, 6 days a week. And I'm just like, bro,
going crazy.
Why fucking bust your ass like that when you could get your personal credit right? You walk into the bank and walk out in 10 minutes with 20 bands. That's nothing. And now that I know this shit, that's really light work. 20 that shit is a piece of cake.
Right.
My second Navy Federal card I applied for, they gave me 25. So now I'm walking around with 45,000 in personal credit. And I'm just like, yo, bro, niggas need to know about this, bro. Cause like we out here struggling financially. When all we gotta do is really just do the research, but you know, they don't get that information ain't just right there on the surface. We gotta go looking for it. But I went to go find that shit and I'm trying to share that game, bro. Yeah, for sure.
I commend you for that. So before we leave, I need the number of the Navy Federal credit.
Yo, yeah, matter of fact, yeah.
I need the number, info, everything.
So with Navy Federal,
with,
honestly, like they don't let anybody just join their credit union, but that's just one credit union. It's
absolutely commercials about that Navy Federal too.
Same here, I was thinking that because we have 2 credit unions, but they're not offering anything like that.
Yo, most of them are though.
We're asking those questions,
okay.
So I would definitely love to know what
So let me
did differently or what your research was. Because
all right, so with these banks, what you don't know is a lot of people go off of their personal credit score and they think their personal credit score is everything, right? But it's really not. You got to build relationships with these banks because they go, especially Navy Federal or these other credit unions out here, they go off of your internal score. So you can have a regular credit score, but let's just say your shit kind of low. Maybe you in the 500-600s. But if you've been banking with Navy Federal and you opened up some different accounts with them, like a pledge loan, if you do a pledge loan with them, that boosts your internal points. So what I did, I'm going to just give you my rundown, my please. I opened the Navy Federal. I did a checking account. I did a savings account, and then I did a flagship savings account. The reason why I opened all 3 of these accounts is because the more products you have with them, the more favorable you look when you really try and go get a bag. So with the flagship checking account, you gotta have at least $1,500 in there at all times. So I'm like, all right, that's gonna force me to save some bread or just keep some money in reserve anyway. So I'm gonna open that account. Then I did what's called a pledge loan. And a pledge loan, all that is a secure savings loan. You put some money in there, they give you the money in a separate account and you just pay it back, right? So I'm trying to explain this the best way I can. So my first pledge loan, I wanted to do for like 5 bands, but I ain't had the money. So I opened it up for like $2,300. And I paid 90% of it off right away. So once you pay that money off, you get that money right back, right? So I just let
And when you say right away, like how quick?
All right, so when you open a pledge loan, you got to call them and do it. You can't do it online. You call them, they probably open it in the next 2 days. Once you see it hit your account, let's just say 5 days maximum. You see it hit your account, you can go right in and pay it right back. I would suggest you pay it right back, 90% off. So that way you just get access back to your money. And then you just let that 10% ride for like, I say do it for 12 to 24 months. Now what you have on your personal credit report is a revolving loan that's showing 90% paid already for the next 24 months. That's going to boost your regular credit score. And it's going to boost your internal credit score with Navy Federal. They looking like, oh, damn, this nigga got a pledge loan with us. He got a CD. He got a secure savings loan. He got direct deposit. Like, once you build these relationships with these banks and they see you rocking with them, you're not just coming in, opening an account, and try to apply for shit right away. That's when they start fucking with you a lot more. So, and that's what people don't be knowing. Like, you got to know the steps. You got to know the game, how to play with them. So you come in there, you open up these accounts. It don't got to be a whole lot of money, bro. Like, I was working 3 jobs. I had maybe $60 coming out my check going into a direct deposit to Navy Federal just to show them, like, listen, I'm rocking with y'all. I got some money coming in here. We're doing some transactions. Internal credit, yeah, you build your internal score. You never gonna know. That's the thing about them, right? You never gonna know what your internal score is unless you apply for something. Right. So I'm a reverse back a little bit. When I opened my Navy Federal account, I applied for an auto loan. They denied me the first time because I didn't do all of these other things yet. I didn't know the game. So I'm like, damn, why they deny me? So then they sent me a letter in the mail why I got denied and they showed me my internal credit score. And I'm like, oh shit, okay. So now I'm doing more research. I'm like, yo, how do I find out how to boost my internal credit score? And he like, all right.
That's key right there because you stopped in red.
Absolutely.
I'm like,
I want to know why.
Let's say you kept reading it.
Yeah, man. And because I just knew, like, all the information I was coming across. So, for example, I keep going back to Navy Fed because I just rock with them so heavy. And that's really the first bank I started rocking with. But man, listen, I got Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Citizens Bank, Navy Fed, Chase, American Express. I rock with everybody. There's so many banks out here. You just got to use them to your advantage. That's what they out here for. So you learn how to play. You could walk. So for example, right, I just got $20,000 from American Express. Now I can rinse and repeat this same play for every bank and walk out. Let's just say we go to 3 banks and apply for 50 grand. That's 150 right there. And then what I do, my main focus is I'm looking for the banks that's gonna give me 12 to 18 months, 0% interest, right? So now I got 12 to 18 months with this 150 to go run it up and pay it back before I build any real interest. And even if I don't pay it back before that 12 to 18 months, I'm only paying back 1% of that loan they gave me. So you go for business lines of credits. We could go for credit cards. That's basically where I stay at, right there. The 12 to 18 months, 0% interest. That's a lot of time, bro. You go run up something crazy. If you already got a plan and all you looking for is the capital, or you got a way to make some money, you just like, damn, I need some startup cash. So that's the way.
Let me ask you, it got to be some positive things that you have to have going into this building. Yeah. Like a steady job flow or not in debt. Something. Got to be some things.
Okay, so we talking 2 different things right now. So I jumped into the business side, but let me stick back on the personal credit side. You definitely want to make sure you're paying your bills on time, right? So they not just going to give anybody some money. Like, you got to be able to prove that. Yeah, you got to be able to prove that you're responsible with your payments and because payment history, that's like 30% of your credit score. So we gonna break. You got
exactly. It's a very high amount.
Yeah. So you want to try to get your credit to a maybe like 700, 680, 700 is that's a good pocket to be in, right? But even if your credit score not good, we got ways around that. We do credit repair. You give me a call, we look at your credit report, see what's on it, see what we could get removed. You know what I'm saying? See, we could add trade lines. So it's so many different ways around this, right? You could add trade lines to your credit report, which would give you could be an authorized user on somebody's account. That'll give you history. Really, the main bulk of your credit report is gonna be history and on-time payments. You don't wanna have no delinquencies. But if you do have them, bro, it's ways to get them shits off your report. You know what I'm saying? So I got a few credit people that I work with. You can reach out to me. I'll put you in touch with them. They get your credit straight. And but don't ever think like, damn, my credit's so fucked up, I ain't never gonna be able to do this. Like, oh, I got a repo on my shit, or I got student loans. People love to tell me about their student loans. Yo, student loans don't matter.
That's the number one issue, seriously.
Yeah.
And that's the first thing that somebody's gonna think about. Because I don't think about that too.
Yeah.
Like paying off the loans.
It is.
And still, at some point, and like you said, when they running that credit, they're looking at that. Mm-hmm. They're saying that particular number at some times. So people do need to understand that too.
Yeah.
Pay your bills on time.
Pay your bills on time for sure.
Keep that number steady so that when you do go walk in a building or you're trying to get a loan or building your credit, you can make something of it.
Yeah. Don't be too scared about them student loans though, y'all. You can get them deferred, you know what I'm saying? Like, long as you don't have a bunch of missed payments. And even if you do, you can call up and try to get the missed payments removed. There's always ways around it, so.
You gotta put the work in.
Definitely.
Lazy too.
That's true. That's true. I mean? Or we feel like it's too hard to.
First of all, you said that you read past the word decline.
And read the letter. I was just gonna say that. And read the letter. Some mail comes in, read it, open it, because you never know what it's gonna disclose in that information. It's important. Letters. So, like you said, that was
some calls and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm calling about an internal number, but.
I was dedicated though, yo. I was like, ain't no way I'm not going. It's out there. I seen people doing it already. They fucked up when they let me go get that car, bro. That's when I was like, oh shit, I
didn't think you could get it.
I ain't
pulled off.
And then when I applied for that first credit card, they gave me 20. Bro, you know I had to go cop the range, bro. I was thinking about the range.
I know that's right.
Yeah, I had to go cop the black range, man. Black on black, everything, you know.
So you sat back like, look, I'm in my new whip. Really didn't do anything, like, you just put the work in.
That's it. I'm gassed up, though.
What they doing, but they not telling us they doing this. Now you doing it, and you sharing it with the people.
I'm sharing it with everybody, man. This is how the white people do it, man. This is how all other races do it. We don't have that information. Most people that start their businesses, they not using their own money. They going to the bank, they getting business loans, they getting business credit, and they running it up. So let me transition real quick, right? So once we get our personal credit in order, I would suggest everybody to start an LLC, regardless. Start an LLC, start a business, even if you don't know what it's going to be yet, but make it general, though. Make it something like Hoodie Enterprises or something where they can't tell you exactly what it is you're doing. Like nothing like, let me see, nothing like, you want to stay away from real estate. You want to stay away from trucking. And you want to stay away from credit repair. Like those three industries, if you had those titles in your name, the banks they gonna look at you as high risk, and they not gonna really lend like that because a lot of people default on their loans when they in those type of industries. Even if you're gonna be in that industry, just don't make that shit don't put it in your name. You know what I'm saying? Like, like it's ways around everything, right? So you want to structure your business, your LLC properly so that you can be funded by these banks. You want to make sure you have a website. You know, you want to make sure you have an 800 number. If it's not 100% required, but if you can get an 800 number, you look better. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Get your business listed on the BBB and Yelp, so people can find you and they know. You know what I'm saying? Like and it's not hard. It's real simple. But I done did this shit 3 times. It's my 3rd LLC I started, right? And once you get in the business side, though, when you start applying for business credit, it's much different because on the personal side, right? They got what's called credit utilization. So if your utilization is high, the banks don't rock with you. Let's say I'm going to keep numbers real simple. Let's say you got a credit card for $100. If you spent $90 on that credit card and your statement come out, it looks like you're at 90% of your utilization. That's high. That's high as fuck. Banks not even going to look your way. They going to be like, nah, bro, you got too much utilization. The good thing about the business credit side is I could go get a business credit line for $50,000 and run that shit up to $50,000 because they don't report utilization on the business side. So I go get 50 from here, 50 from there, 50 from there, and run it up and pay it back gradually. I don't got to worry about them reporting utilization to my business credit. So that's why the business line is so important, because you can go get a bag for real and do some damage. You don't got to worry about paying it back so soon, or whether it's going to damage your credit report, because they don't report utilization.
Okay.
And this play can be worked on almost any bank, man. You just got to structure your LLC properly, build your relationship with these banks. It's going to take a little bit of time. It's not overnight success, yo. I don't want nobody to think, you know what I'm saying, you're going to call up these banks, you're going to open an account and go get a bag for them tomorrow, right? You got to do your research, do your due diligence. But the thing about it is, I got the information to tell people how to do it. I've done it before, and I'm continuing to do it, and I'm getting more information every day. I'm still in a mentorship. Shout out my girl, Princess Dior. I'm in Princess Dior mentorship. Bro, I paid her like 5 racks to get in this thing, and she put me on so much game. Not even just for, the business funding, like just marketing, period, for any business. Like my parents, they got a business called Locksock. They've been in business for over 30 years, you know what I'm saying? So I be getting game, bringing it back to them, trying to be like, yo, how can we turn up over here? I started a clothing line. So I apply what I'm learning on this business funding to everything, because you need a bag for marketing. You need a bag for, you know what I'm saying, for your equipment, for your podcast. Like, this shit ain't cheap, right? So, yeah, man. So, I don't know, but this shit get me gassed up, bro. I be so hyped because I just be helping my people, man. I got my mama a Navy Fed credit card for like $25,000. She couldn't believe it either. Like, oh, damn, this shit really work. I'm like, yo, this shit really work. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Like, I got to play.
How can people go about working with you? Are you like doing business monthly, or it's like a one-time call consultation? Like, what we doing?
So yeah, in my funding company, what I do is I charge a 10% on the back end. So I work with you, depending on how much you trying to go get from the bank, depending on what your credit score look like. Cause I can't work with everybody. You gotta really like meet these requirements. But if you go to my website, you can fill out my questionnaire, and if we a good match, I'll reach out to you and we can get started.
Okay.
For sure, you could go to EugeneColesEnterprises.com. You can catch me at Eugene Coles Enterprises on Instagram. You can hit me on my personal page, Chuck Cheddar on Instagram, Chuck_Cheddar, CHEDDER. I'm out here, man. I'm here to help. If I can't help you right away, I'm gonna give you the steps that you need to do to get the help in the long run. Or you know what I'm saying? Like to start structuring your credit report and all that. Yeah, for sure. So it's not a like, yeah, I can work with you, or no, I can't. It might be yes or no for right now until we get you where you need to be at. But check in with people every couple of weeks, make sure we're still on the same track.
Okay.
Yeah.
So helping them set their short time goals and the long term goals.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You got some questions for Mr. Chuck Cheddar in the building?
I mean, he kind of explained everything correct, so we understand it. I mean, I got a couple of businesses, so I'm definitely gonna hit my brother.
Yeah, definitely.
For real. I'm thinking of the same thing.
In my head, I'm like, yo, I got biggets in entertainment and services. I got mad stuff like clicking in my head.
Right.
So my thing is, my question to you is, building credit for your LLC.
Mm-hmm.
What would be the best suggestion you give somebody for just starting? Like, there's only been in business for like a year, and they don't have enough credit built up to get any type of loans. How would you tell them to build that credit?
I would tell you, like, if your business is only a year, you need to work on your personal credit, because they're gonna do what's called a personal guarantee, and they'll go off your personal credit instead of your business credit. But the good thing about that is you can get that removed off your personal credit because it's not attached to your personal. So they're gonna run your personal credit. They're gonna give you an inquiry. When you get that inquiry, what you do is you call them and say, yo, I got this inquiry on my credit report. It's not attached to my name because it's attached to your business. Make sure your business and your personal is separate. Of course, you got your LLC. They're gonna put it in the LLC name. Now, once that account opens, you call them and you get that shit removed ASAP. So, yeah, work on your personal credit, because they are going to check that in order to give you anything. Or you could go to these credit unions, like I'm telling y'all, right? You go to the credit unions, they going to rock with you. You might start off with a small bag, 10, 15,000. And that's cool to get started if you just starting off, if you don't know how to manage money. And I'm going to tell everybody this, don't go get a bag and you don't know what to do with it, bro, because you're going to be sitting on that money. You're going to end up at the mall blowing and shit. And that ain't what this is for, bro. We trying to level up. We trying to get these businesses going the right way. So we're going to structure these companies properly, and we're going to look fundable. So when the bank pull up your information, you hit every checklist. So what I'm doing, building bank relationships, I go into the banks, I buy them lunch. Like, yo, what my clients need to have to get these different products? Like, what data points do we need to hit? All right, so with every bank is different data points that you're gonna need to hit. So I'm glad you asked me that question because it depends on what you're trying to do with your business and how much money you're trying to get right away. If you're a startup business and you're trying to get 200,000, we got some work to do, but it's not impossible. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Do you have any stories of maybe work with some clients and maybe they got a successful story that you like to share or something like that?
Yo, I'm my biggest success story, bro, because I started with me, man. So
right. No, that's right.
I started with me, and I was able to get myself funded. I'm working. So right now, I'm gonna tell you how I'm doing right now. I got myself a personal loan from SoFi. Y'all can go to SoFi.com, apply for a personal loan. But don't do it unless your credit looking like a little decent. I'll say 680 or something. I got a personal loan from SoFi for like 30 bands. So then I opened up Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Citizens, and Truist Bank. I'm working on PNC Bank too. So only thing I'm doing, bro, I'm just building my bank relationships. I'm using that money that they gave me. I'm putting it in all of these other banks little by little so that they can see that there's money going into these accounts. I'm just baiting them, bro. I'm putting the money in. It's a game to me, but I might have a problem because I'm addicted to this shit. Right? So I'm putting the money in, I'm letting it build, I'm building my relationship with them. So all I did was use that loan money to just spread it around all of these different banks. So now these banks can see that I'm a legit business. I got money coming in on a regular. So when I go to them and ask them for $100,000 because I got something to do over here, they not even gonna blink an eye. So that's just a little something you could do if we don't have any capital on hand right now. And you like, damn, I want to start these bank relationships, but I don't got no bread. If you smart with it, you could apply for a little personal loan and then just go move that money around. Shoot.
Oh, pardon me, y'all. Somebody ringing on the line. Pebbles.
And for sure, you get on the call with me, man. We go into all of that detail step by step, for sure.
Most stuff.
You heard me, Itch? I said, tell him you're with your husband right now.
This is a new phone. Sorry. Hope it doesn't go off again.
Word, man. We good.
That's fire, man. I think we touched on.
Hold on. We're not taking it out. We keeping it into the phone ring. Keep that whole conversation. Staying in. We not editing that out. We not editing that out.
Really? Oh, okay.
But I really think we touched a lot of different bases there. You know, everybody that's listening, you're trying to get your business right, your finances in order. Like you said, not a financial advisor, just somebody that.
He's an entrepreneur that's giving out financial advice.
Yeah, for sure.
So he's definitely in that field. He doesn't have all the criterias, but you sharing this information that we need and it's important.
Yeah, man.
Exactly what we need. Like people said, like people get the info and then they scared to share it.
Yeah. And that's the bad part.
You know?
Exactly.
That's weird, bro. That's weird to me. Like, if you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to help your people. Like,
it's like if I share it with you, you're going to blow up and do better than me.
That's what they scared of, bro.
That's what they're afraid of.
That's wild to me, bro. I could never understand that type of shit. I never had that type of mentality, man.
For real. And see, that's why you move the way you do, because your mentality not like that. People that think like that, they're not going to be happy. They never will.
Never will.
And they're not going to get anywhere.
What somebody else got.
Comparing themselves to the next person. And that's what you kill your dreams.
Like, I'm happy for you. Like,
yeah. I'm gassed up. My man doing it. He made it, bro. He doing this thing. Like, it don't matter what it is. Like, I don't got one hater bone in my body. If I come across some info that's gonna help my people, I'm sharing it. That's for sure. And y'all be scared to show y'all credit reports, man. Y'all be scared of y'all credit scores, bro. It ain't that deep, man. Everybody done fucked up their credit once in a while now. You know, your parents might have put the damn furniture in your name back in the day. It's some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say one thing.
Or a family member.
I went hard past few years to get the credit right.
Okay.
Like,
exactly. I stay on steady. I'm looking. I'm checking.
It's important, man. Don't put it off.
I had to take off a couple of things myself.
Yeah.
I get it.
Double digits.
That shit feel good though when my boy said double digits ain't cub.
Co-signing for a shop rate price plus joint. Like,
Yo,
Wow.
I don't want nobody to have to go through that, bro. For real, because it's hard.
These were his younger days, but he's grown from there. So.
I had my man the other day. His car got messed up in the flood we had not so long ago. And he's like, man, I don't even care. I ain't even care about credit no more once I got my house and you know my car. But now my car done got flooded. I gotta go buy another car and my credit fucked up. I'm just like, damn, bro. That's what we want to stay away from. So that's why I try to keep my shit up. Like even if, like to be honest, your credit score don't have to be great unless you really going to apply for something. But I just try to keep my shit on point at all times because you just never know. It's like in my man's situation.
Yeah, man, that was no joke. I got caught up in that a little bit. Thankfully, okay, I was able to drive. Yeah. I seen the water rising pretty much. I got right into North Plainfield, seen the water rise and was able to turn.
Oh man!
But they got the undergarment of the car, so you know, got that fixed. Got my baby back today.
Yeah, man, I think there's some damage,
it was
man.
really bad, and it was
Especially this
unexpected.
area
I got the alert like 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, I made the decision and then just turned around right on time.
Wow.
But it was that quick. The alert
Damn,
on phone.
man. Yeah, I'm glad you got out of there because some people got stuck. They ain't make it, man. Yeah.
So is he going to become a client? You're going to help him out?
Oh yeah, that's my man. We was chopping it up last night.
Good.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
I'm about to get him.
I'm sure it's definitely not only him. More people going to hit you up after they
and that's the
see
thing,
the
you know.
podcast
This is my first podcast. I'm not heavy on social media. I do a lot of word of mouth, like because when people are happy with your services you provide, they're gonna definitely go tell somebody, hey, yo, my man over here helped me do this and all that. So I'm not, when y'all go see me online, I'm not gonna have a crazy following right now because I really, it's just me. So I don't have, honestly, I can't work with everybody, but I'm gonna try my best to, you know what I'm saying? Like even if it's not now, to be down the line. So definitely hit me up, man, for sure.
One more time, drop that contact info.
Yeah, it's EugeneColesEnterprises.com. You can catch me on Instagram at Eugene Coles Enterprises or at Chuck_Cheddar, Chedder. That's my personal. I answer all pages. I answer all emails. You can hit me at info@EugeneColesEnterprises.com for the email. You know, I'm on social media, man. You can hit me up. I always got my phone on me. I'm always looking to help my people. My son just called me, so he might say I'm lying. But,
yeah, the kids be trying to tell us fake truth right on us.
Yeah, he probably trying to get some money right now. I'm about to get his credit score right.
That's right. Start over.
But let me ask this, because some people gonna say it. I'm too old to do this. I'm too
old.
Yeah,
what
you know,
mean?
like some people say they too old to do certain things.
Shit, I'm 40. Am I too old? Like,
nah, that's what I'm saying.
Nah, I'm never too old.
Ain't never too old.
People have to be encouraged.
62.
Like,
She just, I just hope her get some shit. Like, you ain't never too old to get no money.
What it is.
They just have to put the work. There you go.
Yeah.
It ain't even, I offer basically a done for you service. You don't have to do no work. I'm looking at your credit score. We're fixing your credit if possible, if we have to. Sometimes, I'm not going to lie, I ran into a few people where I just couldn't help them. This credit score was too bad. It was going to take them longer than expected. And, you know, people like quick turnarounds. It's not a quick thing. It might take you a year to get in position, but why not sacrifice a year for the rest of your life? You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
So, yeah, we got to put that work in. You got to put that work in. Sometimes it's just no way around it. It's not going to be a quick
I'm just
result.
talking shit. It's really not that much work.
It's really not. It's really not, though.
Yeah.
No, but you're being realistic and you're talking about what people really feel and what they saying at the same time. The first thought that comes to their mind too, like you said, am I too old? You know, and do I have too many student loans?
Right.
You know, and like you said, you gotta just go out and do
I got
it.
a repossession.
Check it out,
Or like
know?
yo, I had this one client though. They thought their shit was so bad. They only had like 3 things on their credit report. We got that shit sweeped off in like 2 seconds, bro. And I'm just like, yo,
exactly.
Y'all be swearing y'all credit score so terrible.
Right.
Yeah, it ain't that deep. Just let somebody look at it. Stop being embarrassed.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah. So if you gonna do something first before you hit up Chuck, check your credit score. You know what I'm saying? Go on Credit Karma
on there, for sure.
Do what you need to do. Download the app. It's free. It's not gonna cost you anything. Just take a look.
And I want everybody actually to go to annualcreditreport.com. That's what's going to They're going to give you the real scores.
You see something on
because they said Credit Karma be a little iffy.
They give you Vantage scores. They give you Vantage scores. Yeah, it's not accurate.
But it is going to take some time, as you mentioned too. So you got to be patient. So it's going to come in the mail between 10 to 15 days or so. Take a look at it.
Word.
Something on there that don't look right.
And it's free. They give you a free one like every 3 months. So I think now since COVID, they've been doing like every month you could get a free credit report sent to you. So You ain't gotta pay for it. Go ahead, pull it up, see what it look like. And if you don't know how to read it, I do. Come holler at me.
Exactly.
That's dope.
And something I learned too, going through an experience, that if you have a lot of addresses on your credit score, you got to take some of them off.
Let me find out, yo. You be knowing what you talk about.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I just recently had to do the same thing. I had like 7 addresses on my credit report. So I removed all my addresses. I had like 4 names. I removed all my names. You only want to have one address, one name, one job. I removed all my old jobs. I'm glad you brought that up, though.
It was like some aliases on there, different spellings, weird stuff. I'm like, had all of that removed.
Yeah,
so
everything
take a look at that.
Sure. Yeah.
And then, hit Chuck up and do what you need to do.
Let's go, bro. But we're gonna have some fun before we get you up out of here, bro. With every guest that come through here, we play this game. It's called Real Talk or Nah.
Okay.
All right, real talk or nah, I mean, I got 3 statements here. One of them is real talk. When I say real talk, I mean it's an actual fact. But you gotta be careful because the other 2 statements close to a fact, I might have switched a word or a number to throw you off. You feel me?
I think I follow you. I'm a little slow today.
You gotta pick the fact.
I gotta pick the
One
fact.
of them is a fact out of 3. One out of 3 is a
But
fact.
be careful because he's going to throw you off a little bit.
Try to throw me off.
One could be a real fact.
One
You
could
just
be a
change the
real
words
fact.
in it real quick.
Oh, all right.
You feel me? And they completely random. So tonight's game is sponsored by Wolf Minded.
Let's go.
Salute. If you pick the one that's the fact, the real talk, you get a free t-shirt.
I need a tee, bro. I need a tee.
So let's do a lock in, bro. All right, so the first statement is BMW's first car launched in 1950. Second statement is Shaq's birthday is March 6th, and he is 53 years old. And the third statement is Mars is the 5th planet from the sun.
Man, y'all taking me back to science class.
What you going with,
Yo,
bro?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know nothing about BMW and their first car. Shaq, my guy. Shout out to Jersey, big Lakers. I don't know Shaq's birthday, so I'm gonna just have to pick one. I'm gonna go with the last statement.
Mars is the 5th planet from the sun.
Damn.
Damn it, man. Damn.
I think I failed science, by the way.
Damn. Sorry, bro.
All right,
Nah, don't do him like that. Don't do him like that. Don't do him like that. Let's give him
pick one more. Pick one more.
Give him another chance.
Pick out of the other 2, BMW in 1950 or Shaq's birthday, March 6th, and he 53.
Let's go BMW in 1950.
Damn, he don't want that shirt.
Wow.
He don't want it.
I thought you might have threw me up because Shaq the homie.
I was trying to throw you an alley.
I ain't know. They told me to be careful, so I'm being careful.
But Chuck used to come through with the Shaq joint. Now you had the Kobe, the yellow joint with the swamps.
Ooh.
That was classic Chuck era.
I still got that picture. I just seen it not so long ago. My people was pulling out old pictures last night, man. Yeah, you see, I'm still on my jersey wave, man. I still throw the jersey.
Word, I like that right there,
oh,
too.
God, I appreciate it, bro.
You know, before we got here, you gotta say what up. The hype be locked.
Yeah, hey, yo, Hype, what up, my boy? I just called Hype, matter of fact. He hit me yesterday, said Ab was coming to check him, man. I'm gonna chop it up with you a little later, Hype. You know it's all love, my boy. For
That's
sure.
what it is, man. We appreciate you, bro. So, real talk, Shaq is 53 and his birthday March 6th.
I'm gonna have to lock that in for my next round of questionings.
See, man, I try to throw you the alley right there.
I appreciate that though, man. Look. This was lit though, bro. I love what y'all doing over here too. Matter of fact, I told my brother to hit you up. He an up and coming artist. He out of Atlanta right now, but yeah, he gonna be in touch, man. He dope too, bro. He dope, yo. He just did his first performance not so long ago in Rahway.
Oh yeah, send him over.
No, Plainfield, matter of fact. Yeah, but I'm definitely.
Oh my goodness, he's grown up now.
Grown up now, bro. He got bars too. Son talking.
Talking crazy.
Yeah, he talking. He got that young nigga flow though. You know how they spit a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, but he's saying something though. You know, it ain't all mumbles. It ain't all mumbles.
We gotta check it out then. All right then, bro. Again, man, I appreciate you for locking in with us.
No doubt, man. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for having me.
Let's do some updates.
Oh yeah, for sure. Have me back, man. Let me come through and share my progress with y'all. Anytime I do something new, I'll come back and let y'all know it's new game. Because the banking information changes all the time. Something you might hear Like, I'm always on YouTube looking at shit. I can't look at no videos from like a year ago because it changes so much so fast. Y'all want to stay on top of this. But I'm going to stay on top of the info for everybody. So y'all got any questions, definitely reach out to me, man.
That's dope, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, go ahead, bro. We already sized it up for you.
You already sized me up?
Shout out to Wolf Minded.
I appreciate y'all.
No doubt, man.
Let's go.
We out of here.
Peace.
Peace.
It's Plotter.
Remember this name, nigga.
Big Plotter, nigga.
House arrest, nigga.
Jared.
Doctor's orders.
Never rocked the Jesus peace. Didn't need a piece to speak my peace and all you.